Hello, welcome to Twisted Vader Reviews. Today we have the awesome Darth Maul. He's from the Star Wars Black Series, number 2 in the line. He is the 6-inch version and he's highly detailed, comes with a few extras. So far I think he is a really cool looking figure. And we'll start off with what he comes with. He has his rubber hood thing here that's connected to his head, so he has a separate head, which I'll show you here in a minute. So you can take that off. Of course, he has his lightsaber. He has another lightsaber that attaches to his belt, which you can pop off and put his little thing in, and then connect them together so he has his famous double-bladed, and he can hold that well nicely. I think it's pretty cool. So you can dual wield, single wield, or use the double bladed. And he also has his little binoculars that comes with him. And this outer cloak he's wearing, or whatever it's called, is rubberish. You can see it's pretty springy, rubbery. So you pop his head off. Nice and easy. Move his arms out a little bit so it makes it easier. And then you can slide the whole thing out because the head is attached. And as you see, that whole thing comes out like that. And then you simply pop the other head on, which if you take a close look, it's highly detailed. Very nice. They did a really good job. For a $25 figure, this guy comes very highly detailed. And take a look at him without it. Tons of articulation. Very amazing. Start here with the foot. Moves up and down and in and out. Look at that swivel. That's pretty far. So lots of articulation. And his knee, it's actually kind of double jointed. And it's ratchety, so it clicks. And then that bends there. You see there's 2 spots. And then of course the waist, his leg will move all the way up and down, in and out like that. Lots of articulation in his legs for a little figure. Pretty cool. His head, it'll actually click down too, and it can move all around. His head don't really move much when it's in the hood because it's attached here, and that's a real kind of thick rubber. So it kind of restricts the movement. And we'll take a look at the hand. The wrist will spin all the way around. The elbow, he has an elbow joint. You can see right there. And the shoulder will spin all the way up. It's kind of ratchety too. You can't really hear it, but you can feel it click into place. Up and down. Lots of poses you can do with him. I think he's really cool. Very well detailed. It's actually multiple layers. This is kind of cloth here. This is kind of a thick rubber. This is just plastic like his arms. This whole thing is a rubber with his head. Lightsabers, they got all the buttons on it. Only one will click on his belt. You pop it apart. You can take the blade out. As you see, there's a little tab right there. And on this side of his belt, he has it. So you just click that in there, and he can carry a lightsaber. Darth Maul. And here he is with his double-bladed. Now the plastic, it's translucent and it's springy. You can see, you can kind of bend it. It's kind of a hard plastic, not a rubberish, but it's bendable. The actual hilt itself isn't a real hard plastic. It looks like it would be a hard plastic, but as you can see, you can kind of bend it around a little bit. I don't want to deform it and push it too hard, but it does have movement play in it. And you see they're keyed, so when you put it together, they'll always key together the right way, where all the buttons are on the right side. They look pretty well detailed. I'll put a bunch of pictures at the end, as usual. You can take a closer look. You'll see them close up. That's his binoculars. I'm gonna have to say, very well done. Very good job. I'm definitely gonna end up getting this entire series. I like the 6-inch versus the 3-inch. You know, it's a big difference in size. This one you get much more detail in it. See, both heads are well detailed. Every horn doesn't look like any defects anywhere. I don't see any plastic uncut pieces from the molds. I'm very impressed. Star Wars Black Series from Hasbro. This is number 2 in the series. Number 1, I believe, is Luke Skywalker. I'll get him soon. That'll be the next one I do. Has a little story in the back. I'll put pictures of that. It's a nice box too. It comes in. I'm gonna put him back in there and keep them in there. Just the insert. Sits nice in there. Keeps all the pieces together. Very good job. Very impressed. And again, as usual, I got mine from the wonderful store called Polis Toys and Stuff. You should check it out. They have them there. There's a total of 8 out right now, and they have them all online. I'm gonna get each one of them. I'll eventually have a review of each one. So I think that's it for today's review from Twisted Vader. I hope you enjoyed it. And that was Darth Maul from the Black Series 6-inch figure. Have a great day. Stay tuned for the pictures.